my goodness, check out this sky. God is such an artist. Oh my goodness, with a sky this beautiful, how can I have anything but a great day? All right, this is a real talk moment. Sorry, I look awful. Just took my kids to school. I'm home. My husband is working. I haven't started the new job yet, so I feel weird. I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I need to be productive to be valuable. So I just did laundry and dishes, and I meal prepped my daughter's lunches for the rest of the week. Got some grading I can do for the college. I'm dealing with some feelings. So many posts on social media about teachers' new classrooms and how they've set things up. I just very much feel like an outsider right now. But I'm sure in a month I'll feel very different. But right now I'm still like, hurry up and wait. Not quite sure what to do with myself. Feels strange. So it's the next day. Still grading grad school students. I'm thankful to have a college position and be able to influence other art teachers around the world. So I feel like I'm having an impact on students I'm never gonna meet. It's a very fulfilling job, but it's never gonna be full-time. So I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that I might not make a lot of money. My family's gonna be fine. My husband's job can compensate, but it's surprisingly hard to wrestle with this idea that I still have worth and value even though I'm not making a lot of money. I mean, going into teaching, I never really thought I was gonna be rolling in dough, but not working full-time is hitting me harder than I thought. Like, I enjoy it, and I feel like it gives me more breathing room in other areas of my life, so I'm gonna have a better life overall. But just this idea that I'm not making a lot of money is hitting me harder than I thought it would. Like, I don't think I'm a vain person or particularly materialistic, but there's just some pride involved in thinking that I must not be worth very much if my time and my energy and my work is not worth very much dollar-wise. It feels stupid to say that out loud, but that's really how I feel, and I've been wrestling with that, and this vlogging is helping me because I can get it out of my system by talking to you, even though there's probably nobody watching this, because there's really nobody else in my life that can understand this. So I don't really have anyone to talk to. So I'm gonna talk to the internet about it. No regrets. Okay, so like moments like this give me goosebumps and really fill up my bucket and make my heart so happy, because my course that I just taught for the university is ended, and students were asked to create a paper that's just basically their teaching philosophy and kind of compare it to where they started in the beginning. And seeing one of my students, a teacher who's been teaching for like over 8 years, realize that instead of just teaching students to be technically strong in art, it's more valuable and more impactful to teach students to embrace their creativity and take ownership of their learning and research and discover for themselves things that they were just so passive about in the beginning. It just makes me so happy. Like, it feels like this is all worth it to see a teacher change their mind and decide that instead of everything being their way or the highway, that they're going to give students a little bit more control, release a little bit of that responsibility. I'm just so stinking excited for her students, because she's a different teacher now. I feel like she's a better teacher now because her heart has shifted a little bit, and I played a small part in that. It's so awesome. I've been working on trying to get ahead on my planning for Inktober this year. I've done Inktober, 8 years in a row now, I think. And sometimes I follow the prompt that Jake Parker has established for the month, but most times I get more joy out of just creating a prompt for myself and like a theme for all the drawings I'm going to do. Sometimes I just freehand it every day and do it with a pen or some ink washes. But since I have the time, I'm really going to try to be more thoughtful and intentional and plan out my compositions. I think this year's theme, I'm going to try to do animals that are dressed up for Halloween. I don't know why that idea came to me, but I just thought that would be really fun. So I'm going to do all the line work on my iPad ahead of time, and that way I can hit the blessed undo button whenever I need to. And then I will probably go ahead and transfer these sketches onto paper and then go into it with different inks. I have some really beautiful fountain pens and some inks that I can dilute with water to get different shades of gray. I might do a pop of color on each one of these animals because you'll see in the sketch that I show you in a second that, some of them just really beg for that pop of color. But I don't think I'll do the whole thing in color because I do want to try to keep with ink. I just really love the idea of Inktober and doing a daily art making practice and doing it with something permanent. So if you make a mistake, you really have to just run with it and make the best out of it. So I'm planning through Inktober already. I'm actually going to let that be my Patreon rewards. If anybody signs up in the month of September, in the beginning of October, you could get mailed out a print of one of my Inktober illustrations and a sticker that I made. I can't wait to show you the sticker. I don't know, again, where this inspiration hit me, but I really thought it would be cool to do like a spooky butterfly. So I designed that on my iPad and I'm sending it off to get stickers made, vinyl stickers for the first time ever. So we'll see how they turn out. While I'm working here, I have a podcast up on YouTube. I don't usually listen to podcasts very much, but this one is about one of my favorite TV shows from the 90s on Nickelodeon called Roundhouse. Does anybody remember Roundhouse? I feel like not very many people remember it, but it was so freaking awesome. It was like teenagers, maybe like young college kids, who danced and sang and did all these little like sketch comedy skits, and there was a lot of improvisation, and it was just so 90s fashion. It was amazing. Maybe I can find some links to Roundhouse and put them in the down bar because more people need to know about this, so that way maybe Peacock will syndicate it or something because it's hard to find anymore. I think I found a Roundhouse episode on like an orange VHS tape that I found that was all the shows that used to be on Snick, like the Saturday night Nickelodeon things, like Are You Afraid of the Dark and Roundhouse and Ren and Stimpy, and maybe Clarissa Explains It All. And of course, she's my absolute idol. I want to be Clarissa. And I guess that's kind of what I'm doing right now, recording my life like Clarissa had her own TV show. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. This is me drawing. So I guess I'm wrapping up this week. Gonna edit this video and put it up. Thank you for joining me if you stuck around for a little while. I do other things during the week, obviously, things around the house, and there will be a lot more art making next week. But this week I just really kind of struggled with my mental health and just sort of trying to find my place in the world. I think I am gonna be teaching still, teaching a little bit more, even beyond the college classes. But I'm honestly excited to make more art, and I thought it would be cool to offer a freebie for people if they want to create some kind of reminder that doing this life is hard and every step you make in the right direction is progress. So I created a little coloring sheet. Creativity takes courage. Don't forget. So if you want to go to my Patreon and download that and color it and just put it up somewhere, I think that'd be a really cool reminder. My vinyl stickers came in. So I don't know, do people still put these things on water bottles? Here's my vinyl sticker. You can't really see all the cool details of it just yet, but there are skulls in there and paint splatter, spiderwebby kind of textures. I just thought it was cool. So it's my first spooky animal for Inktober, but you can get one of those if you want. I'm making stickers every month, and if nobody buys them, then I guess I'll just have a lot of stickers. My studio assistant wants to make an appearance. Let's see if I can grab him. All right, so everybody, come here. I'm Mrs. Quam, Ashley Quam Art, and this is Tank. Tank, will you say hello? Or are you just trying to get in my lap? Say hi. Hi. This is Vicious Tank. Had to make an appearance. So anyway, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm making art consistently. I am solidifying what I want my life to be about and the kind of teacher I want to be. I really hope that I can get back into maybe a middle school or high school classroom sometime soon. But even if it's just teaching virtually, I just really want to share art with as many people as possible. I know how powerful it is, and I want to make it accessible. I want people to feel like they are artists, whether they believe it or not. So yeah, hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you'll come back and join me. If you like it, like it. If you loved it, sub it.